Hi there, my name is Neil Fleuster, Senior Product Manager here at Polycom, and I want to create this short video to go through some of the answers to the questions I commonly get asked when talking about the new Polycom RealPresence Trio 8800. So in this video I'm going to go through the connectivity, some of the features of the phones, what you can register it to with regards to Lync and OpenSIP. Hopefully by the end of this you'll get a better idea of just how the RealPresence Trio 8800 works. Using the Bluetooth headset profile, we can pair our mobile phone or our tablet to the RealPresence Trio 8800, allowing us to use it as a speakerphone connected to our mobile. This is fantastic from a bring your own device standpoint. I'll demonstrate this with my phone. So I go into my telephone. I already have the unit paired to my phone, but it has the NFC for automatic pairing, or I can just pair it as a normal Bluetooth device. I make a call on my phone.
At the third stroke, the time will be 1:49 precisely.
Yes, it can. The RealPresence Trio 8800 supports Bluetooth media profiles. It also includes NFC, so if your device has NFC support, you simply tap your device onto the NFC icon you can see on the left hand side of the screen, and it will automatically pair via Bluetooth to the device. Using the media profile, I can then play the audio from my smartphone through the RealPresence Trio 8800. And because the Trio 8800 has got a bass reflex port, the sound quality sounds amazing. Let me show you. And because I'm using Bluetooth media profiles, I also have control of the device. So if I use the volume controls on my smartphone, I can turn up the audio on the Trio to really get the best out of the speakerphone. The RealPresence Trio 8800 includes two USB ports, as you can see here to the left of the main control console. These are used to connect the Trio 8800 to a laptop or Apple Macintosh to allow you to use the Trio as the audio device for that computer. This is great if you've got soft clients on your laptop or computer and you want to use the great audio that we provide through the collaboration hub of the Trio 8800. In the box of the Trio 8800 we also include a micro USB to full size USB that allows you to connect in to your laptop to be able to use this functionality. To pair the RealPresence Trio 8800 to the Visual Plus peripheral, simply go to the Settings menu, click on Status and Network Devices. In here you will see the Pair button. The on-screen display will tell you to press the button on the Visual Plus adapter. Your Visual Plus will appear then in the list and you can then click Pair to complete the process. The connectivity required to connect the RealPresence Trio 8800 and the Visual Plus adapter is a standard IP connection. This means there's no dedicated cable that's required to go between the two units, and this means that you're not limited to any kind of cable length to be able to place the RealPresence Trio 8800 on the desk and placing the Visual Plus behind any screen placed in the room. Simply find an Ethernet connection that can supply power over Ethernet and make sure that the two devices are routable via IP. The Visual Plus adapter includes the following connections. We have a Kensington lock, which allows you to secure the device behind the screen. We have a LAN port, which is required to not only provide the IP connectivity to the Visual Plus itself, but also to provide power via power over Ethernet. There are two USB connectors on the back. These are used for the camera, and the other one is available as a spare for future compatibility. We have an HDMI connector, which is an HDMI output to a screen or display device. This also includes the ability to do audio as it's embedded in the HDMI, and in addition to that we have an additional audio output socket, which is a 3.5mm line level audio output on the Visual Plus box. No, it won't. It will hit the nearest wall and break. The RealPresence Trio 8800 includes the following connectivity. On the bottom of the unit, you will see we have a LAN input port. This is used to provide an IP connection to the device itself, as well as providing power through Power over Ethernet. If you don't have a Power over Ethernet capable network connection, you can use a Power over Ethernet injector to provide power to the RealPresence Trio 8800. Next to the Ethernet connector, we have a switched LAN port. This can be used to connect in a laptop or any other kind of IP device that you want to run in the room. On the next leg, you can see we have two connectors for additional microphones. These are for the satellite microphones that connect in, and you can connect up to 2 of the satellite microphones to the RealPresence Trio 8800 base unit. On the last leg of the RealPresence Trio 8800, we have, if I get it the right way around, apologies, we have the Kensington lock. This is used to secure the device to the table to stop people moving it around in different rooms and different locations. If we move to the top of the unit, you'll see we have a mute button on each one of the 3 legs. We also have NFC that you can see here to the left of the screen. This is used for pairing the Bluetooth on your mobile or tablet type device. The unit is also equipped with Wi-Fi. So if you don't have a network that can supply power over Ethernet, you can simply connect the RealPresence Trio 8800 to your Wi-Fi network and use just a power injector to be able to power the device and use it then wirelessly in any meeting room environment or any office environment that you choose. On the main display of the RealPresence Trio 8800, you will see that we have a very simple and easy to use workflow of buttons on here. When you come into the room, you can place a call, search your contacts, look at your recent call history, sign out from whatever registered platform you're connected to the RealPresence Trio 8800 to, Bluetooth connection, and then voicemail, which again would be taken from whatever call control platform you're using. If we move to the next screen, there is then just a settings button that's hidden away from the main screen just so that people don't stumble across it or fiddle around with it. At the top we have the date and the time, and then in the top left hand corner we have some additional settings. We have the home button, the IP address settings for the device itself, as well as the ability to place a call and view our self-view video. At the bottom of the screen we have a back button and a home button. To the right hand side of the screen you will see we have a plus and minus soft key buttons. These are for controlling the volume output through the RealPresence Trio. And to the left you will see this small icon. This is the NFC connector to allow us to pair our smartphone or tablet to the RealPresence Trio 8800. Sharing content locally is done via the Microsoft Lync or Skype for Business client. You simply start an instant message conversation from your laptop to the RealPresence Trio 8800 and then click Share Desktop. Your desktop will then be sent to the Visual Plus connected to the RealPresence Trio 8800. Once you're in a call with the RealPresence Trio 8800 to a Lync client or a Skype for Business client, you can simply then click on Share My Desktop to share your desktop into the call. All the participants on the call will see your desktop or a selected application if you choose to do an application share. One thing to remember with the content sharing capabilities of the RealPresence Trio 8800 is that it is a single stream. So your video will disappear and your content will take precedence or priority over the video stream. When your content then stops, your video will then be sent again and you'll be able to see that on the Visual Plus. So hopefully you've got a better idea now of some of the functions and features of the RealPresence Trio 8800. This is far more than being the next generation conference phone. This is a collaboration hub, as you've seen. We can use this as a speakerphone for our mobile phone from a bring your own device into a meeting room. We can use it as a fantastic sound system to be able to play our audio and music files. We can connect it to a laptop and use any standards-based soft client to be able to then use that with the speaker and the fantastic audio that we have on the RealPresence Trio 8800. We can register it directly to Microsoft Lync or to Skype for Business and use it as a standalone conference phone in a meeting room without any additional peripherals in the meeting room. We can connect it to any standard open SIP platform, again as a conference phone in the meeting room. In addition to that, with the ability to connect the Visual Plus box to the Trio, we can then bridge the gap from standard audio conferencing to being able to provide full collaboration in the meeting room. Hopefully, as I say, this has given you a glimpse as to the RealPresence Trio 8800. If you want any further information or if you want to come and see it for yourself, please contact your Polycom account manager or go to polycom.com.